Jai Shila Prabhupada. Jai.
Frage. Kann man in den Seminarzimmer gehen? Also reingehen?
Was ist?
In den Seminarzimmer reingehen?
Wollen Sie? Ja, ich denke schon, wenn die keine Versammlung haben,
okay.
denke ich schon, ja, ja.
Okay.
Swami Hare Krishna. I will now continue to read from the books. The Gayatri book and Gaudyia Darshana. Om Gyanti Mirandasya Gnangana Shalakaya Chkshurum Litaminata Smai Shigurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobistam Stapiti Mene Bhutale Sevarpakadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shigurshit Padakamalam Shigrunvashnivam Shcha Shirupam Sadashtam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitamtam Sajivam Sdvatam Sudvutam Parichanat Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Ulita Shivishakam Vitam Shcha E Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Vesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vrisha Parna Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vamchakapati Rupascha Kripasna Rupevacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vishnavebyo Namo Namaha.
Habt ihr eine kleine Sangha oder?
Ich mache einfach ein Video einfach von, ich lese einfach von den Büchern und mache ein Video. Ja, aber wenn ihr wollt,
Stört
könnt
es nicht,
ihr...
wenn ich chante?
Nein, du kannst bleiben, Sie können beide bleiben, ist okay.
Okay.
Ist einfach unabhängig.
Und ich lasse einfach.
Ich habe
Ich will das auch nicht.
Jai the Gayatri book, Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami, Jai His Divine Grace Bhacharna Ravinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. The last time in my trial to read from these books, I had reached the part 5 from chapter 7, from Gayatri book. Dhruva sees the Lord through mantra Diksha. The Srimad Bhagavatam tells the amazing story of 5-year-old Dhruva, who left his home to search for Narayana, because only the Lord could fulfill his burning desire to obtain a kingdom greater than that of his grandfather. Now there is a note number 9 to chapter 7. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam book 4. 8 to 9. So, following his mother Suniti's instruction, Dhruva performed mystic meditation in a secluded forest on the bank of the Yamuna. Upon hearing of this, Shri Narada Muni approached Dhruva and advised him to go to Madhuvana in Vraja Bhumi and chant the 12-syllable mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Accepting Narada's instruction and then performing incredibly rigid austerities, little Dhruva quickly received the Lord's Darshana. Sri Vishnu actually felt impelled to appear before his worshipper, urged by the fervent prayers of the demigods, whose existence was threatened by Dhruva's unprecedented tapasya. Maitreya Rishi describes. Now this is citation. The following text is citation, a reference from, so this is note number 10, Srimad Bhagavatam 4.8.80. When Dhruva Maharaja became practically one in heaviness with the Lord Vishnu, the total consciousness, due to his fully concentrating and closing all the holes of his body, the total universal breathing became choked up, and all the great demigods in all the planetary systems felt suffocated and thus took shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. After hearing the demigod's prayers, Lord Vishnu replied. Now this is reference from Srimad Bhagavatam 4.8.82. My dear demigods, do not be perturbed by this. It is due to the severe austerity and full determination of the son of King Uttanapada, who is now fully absorbed in thought of me. He has obstructed the universal breathing process. You can safely return to your respective homes. I shall stop this boy in his severe acts of austerities, and you will be saved from this situation. What gave little Dhruva the strength to overpower the mighty demigods and gain control of the total cosmic energy? What made him compel the Lord to appear before him? Was it the vigor of his austerities? Srila Jiva Goswami explains. Now this is a citation reference from Srila Jiva Goswami's commentary to Brahma Samhita 5.27. This is note 12 to chapter 7 of Gayatri book. Now the reference. The sadhaka first becomes trained and purified through the process of becoming twice born. Afterwards, through mantra sadhana, he attains darshana of the presiding deity of the mantra. For example, Dhruva Maharaja left his home at the age of 5 years old to worship Sri Narayana, although he had no knowledge of the procedure for his worship. Narayana, who dwells in the hearts of all, sent Devashri Narada to Dhruva, who was staying on the bank of the Yamuna at Mathura. When Sri Narada saw Dhruva's firm determination. He bestowed mantra diksha upon him and told him, "Go to Madhuvana and perform bhajana of Sri Bhagavan there. He will give you his darshana very soon." As a result of performing severe sadhana in accordance with Narada's instructions, Dhruva received the Lord's darshana within 6 months. This history illustrates that the acceptance of Diksha is absolutely necessary in order to perform the sadhana and bhajana for realizing the Supreme Lord. In other words, Dhruva's rigid tapasya was only a byproduct of his sadhana, which he performed according to Narada Muni's instructions. The main source of the potency that brought him the Lord's darshana was his diksha by Narada Muni and his mantra sadhana. The next time I will continue to try to read from the Gayatri book, part 6 of chapter 7, Gopa Kumara's journey to Goloka Vrindavan. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. Jai His Divine Grace Abhaichar Naravrinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Now I will try to sing a song. Shirata Kripa Kataksha Stavaraja, spoken by Lord Shiva in the Urvanaya Tantra. Now I will continue to read from the book Gaudyia Darshana. You know, this is a lecture from His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, translated, and this is the translation in English from Shri Prema Prayojana Prabhu with explanations also. The first translation in English. So I will try to continue to read also from this book. Jai Gaudyia Darshana, Jai Shri Prema Prayojana Prabhu, Jai Shri Udarayana Maharaj, Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, Jai His Divine Grace Abhaya Vrinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Jai Srila Gaura Govinda Maharaj. The stages of hearing. In Bhakti Sandarbha, Srila Jiva Goswami has presented the sequence of divine revelation through hearing. I will first try to read the translation, and then I will try to sing this text. This is Bhakti Sandarbha 256. Translation. At first, a person must hear the holy name to achieve purity of the anta karana, or psychological faculty, chitta. Thereafter, when his chitta has become pure, it is a fit appearance place for the Lord's beautiful form. And as soon as the Lord's form thoroughly manifests in his heart, as a result of hearing descriptions of that form, the devotee experiences revelations, spuriti, of the Lord's qualities. As the Lord's qualities fully unfold, the defining characteristics of his associates, and thus his own defining characteristics, and his unique interrelationship with each of them, are exhibited. After that, when the Lord's name, form, qualities, and associates have completely manifested in the Bhakta's heart, the Lord's pastimes blossom in their full splendor. The progression of sadhana has been delineated in this way, with the intention of acquainting the devotees with the sequential process involved in the Lord's appearance within their hearts. The same sequence is applicable in regard to the practice of kirtana, chanting, and smarana, remembrance. So I will try to sing this text. Note that until one step in the sequence has become complete, that is, unless that stage has clearly awakened a spurity vision within the chitta, one is not eligible for further realization of the next step in the sequence. On the path of Sri Nama Bhajana, Sri Nama Prabhu himself is Karta, the doer. The Arohavadi self-relationist is always averse to the process of soliciting the mercy of the holy name and adopting the receptive attitude due to his kartritva abhimana, self-identification as a material agent. Bhakti is avaroha panta, the path of descending grace. The aggressive attempt to forcefully progress faster than one's level of adhikara will result in frustration. One is bound to lose faith and give up bhakti out of exhaustion when a great expenditure of effort proves futile due to the misapplication of one's energy. Many such cases have been documented in the past and the present. One should be careful to avoid adding to the grim statistics. A peaceful soul, considering himself weak and insignificant, remains fully dependent on the mercy of the Lord in the performance of all devotional activities and soon becomes the beneficiary of the charming sweetness of Sri Krishna's favor. The next part has the title The Difference Between Darshana in the stage of sadhana and Darshana in the stage of bhava. I will continue to read this the next time. Jai Gaudyia Darshana, Jai Shri Prabhupada Prabhu, Jai His Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. Jai His Divine Grace, Abhayacharana Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai Shila Narayana Maharaj. Jai Shila Gaur Govinda Maharaj. Chinandananastakam, an ancient prayer by an unknown Vaishnava author. și da mu da razlikan spokon vai se vrata mu ni. Gandharva संप्रार्थना आस्तकम from Srila Rupa Goswami. Translation. This is from Gaudyia Darshana, which you can find in internet and download as PDF file. And if you like, you can also give donation. So this was Shri Gadarva Samprarthana Astakam from Srila Rupa Goswami. Translation. Within the pleasure groves of Shri Vrindavana, you and Shri Krishna constantly delight in amor, pastimes, and trout like two intoxicated elephants. O Devi, be pleased with me and mercifully grant me darshana of your two lotus-like faces. O Devi, Gandharvika, in utter distress, falling to the ground like a rod, I implore you in a choked voice, full of despair, and pray at your lotus feet. Please be merciful to this fool and count me as one of your own. O Shyama, the entire world is enchanted by the beauty of Lakshmi Narayana. but the beauty of you and Shyama, who embraces you with his left arm, is super excellent. When will I worship you, whose unique beauty is rare even for Lakshmi Devi? Oh Devi, when as your Saki will I cover you in a rain cloud colored garment, remove the ankle bells from your feet, and lead you, who are so full of delight, to a kunja for a nocturnal rendezvous with Sri Nandana within a kunja on a pleasure bed made of many types of flowers. You are both thoroughly absorbed in sweet, joking pastimes. Oh, when at such a time will this person message your lotus feet, which are the ornaments of the three worlds? O Vrindavaneshwari, due to the exertion of love sports on the bank of your pond, drops of perspiration carries the lotus faces of you and your beloved. As you both relax upon a jeweled simhasana in the shade of a tree, when will I fan your bodies with a chamara? When you playfully hide in a secret place within a kunja, and Sri Krishna comes to know where you are hiding and approaches you will ask me, "Oh Rupa Manjari, why did you reveal my hiding place to Krishna?" I will then reply, "Oh beautiful-eyed Radhika, it was Chitrasakhi, not I, who informed Mukunda of your hiding place in the kunja. Therefore, please do not frown and become unfairly angry with me. When will I thus beseech you in the presence of Vrajendra Nandana? When, in a prankish mood, you defeat Vrajendra Nandana in a battle of words, you become exceedingly jubilant. You exult in the pride of your oratory prowess as you are extolled by your overjoyed Sakis. When will I behold you in such a state? Anyone who takes shelter of Shri Vrishapanama Nandini, Shri Radhika, by regularly reciting this entreaty with great faith, will surely please her, along with her beloved Shri Krishna, and thus become the recipient of the waves of their profuse mercy. You see how beautifully Srila Goswami sings in his poems and describes Srimati Radhika, Shri Krishna and their pastimes, just with some words, just with some parts of beautiful pictures in the mind, which appear in the mind of the reader. Srila Goswami reveals us the world of Srimati Radhika Shri Krishna, the spiritual world, the beauty of the spiritual world, actually. And even if we are living in this material world, and we are actually far away from the spiritual world and from the from the reality of Srimati Radhika Shri Krishna and their pastimes in Vrindavana, which actually eternally take place. We are actually far away from there, but still, these pastimes of Srimati Radhika Shri Krishna, they and their associates, they eternally take place now also. So with the poetry of Sri Rupa Goswami, one can just have a little bit, one can a little bit imagine how is it in the spiritual world and in the Dharma, in the abode of Srimati Radhika Shri Krishna. And also not only from the poetry of Sri Rupa Goswami, but also from, for example, from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and from his Shikshastakam, which he has spoken in the 16th century. And when we read the verse 8, the last verse of Sri Shikshastakam, we can also a little bit touch the world of Srimati Radhika and Shri Krishna, because there Srimati Radhika describes her love to Shri Krishna a little bit, not all the features of her love to Shri Krishna, but some of the features of her love to Shri Krishna. Srimati Radhika explains in verse 8 of Shri Shikshastakam. You all know these verses. You all know these verses of Shri Shikshastakam. Verse 8, there it is said, Shishava Darshana Mahtam. Vitatta Punto. Ranat to Seven. Shishava Darshana Mahtam. Vitatta Ranat to Seven. Oh my Lord, you can make me the most happiest person. Here Srimati Radhika is speaking to Shri Krishna. Oh my Lord, you can make me the happiest person in the world, or the most happiest one. If I don't have your darshan, if you're not staying before me, in front of me. But anyway, you can do whatever you like. You are my prananath, you are the Lord of my prana, the Lord of my living heirs, the Lord of my life. And you will always remain my only Lord. So, at the beginning it says, you can make me the most happiest person in the world with an embrace, or you can make me the most happiest person in the world if I don't have the darshana, your darshana, if you're not in front of me, if I don't see you, if I don't have the opportunity to see you, if you're not here, if you don't have your darshana. But you can do whatever you want, oh my Lord. You are the Lord of my living heirs, my prananath, the Lord of my life. And you will always remain my only Lord. You see, what a love is that? undescribable, beautiful love from the spiritual world. In this material world, we don't experience such a love. Of course, our love here in this material world, it is also present, a present from Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna. It is present from them, actually. That's why love exists. It is present from them. So, but the highest love is the love of Srimati Radhika to Sri Krishna. Madanakya Mahabhava. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Кришна, Варчака, Патрипича, Крипаси Купевача, Патиднам Паванебио, Вайшнавебио, Намо Намаха. Джай Шила Прабхупада.